Hello, my name is Jalise. Welcome out everybody to my Ranking of the Vampire Diaries universe, or Ranking the Vampire Diaries franchise. This is part 3. Part 2 and part 1 is down the bottom. So we had 15 seasons, the originals, legacies, and Vampire Diaries. And these top 5 seasons is the epitome of what makes great television. And let's start off with number 5. My number 5th pick for my favorite Vampire Diaries originals and legacy seasons is Vampire Diaries Season 7. I absolutely love Vampire Season 7. Everybody says that this show went downhill after Elena left. No, what we got was good times. We got Stefan and Damon working as brothers, not focused on a love triangle, not focusing on the relationship with a woman. No, they were focused on brotherhood. This season's about family, with their mother Lily and her band of family of heretics. Characters grow. Matt Donovan is the police in this season. I enjoy Matt Donovan as a character. I enjoy the little flash forward and flashback scenes. We get the beginning of the entire each episode. We get like a little flash forward of what happens in the not too distant future. So you're trying to guess, how did our characters end up in this section? Why is Bonnie kissing Enzo? We get the stories. We get fantastic stories with our characters, and they're growing up, and we're focusing more on story instead of relationships. And I absolutely love it. I love how Damon and Lily's relationship is. They have a fantastic episode with Damon being trapped in this kind of like this virtual hell, and he just sees his mother and all that. Well, not sees his mother, but he's going through the Civil War time and relates to what does he really want, and he wants the love of his mother. He wants his mother. And there's so many great great storytelling in this entire season. Stefan and Damon with the Phoenix Stone, with the Heretic Saga, with Julian as a great villain, and the Reina Cruz storyline, to the epic crossover with the originals. I love this season. This season was utterly fantastic. I cannot stand people who do not love the season. This season is utterly fantastic. This was a storytelling of the Vampire Diaries Season 7. Vampire Diaries Season 7, an A. Love this season. Now, number 4, I'm getting to original Season 3. The prophecy is here. A prophecy that the Michaelsons will fall. One by friend, one by foe, one by family. We get the originals vampires split up, and they are having problems because the first vampires they ever turned have arrived. Lucian, Tristan, and Aurora, the Trinity. These are the ones that Klaus, Rebecca, and Elijah turned. They're the first vampires ever turned, and they come back for vengeance. And there's some great storytelling over here. There's some great heartbreaking moments of characters die permanently in some cases, and I absolutely adore it. A Cole resurfaces, Finn returns, and all that stuff. There's so many great storytelling of original Season 3. The prophecy is always overlooming on the Michaelsons. They're separated, but they're trying to get back and strong. It's an all-out war against the Trinity, and it's utterly freaking fantastic. I love the finale, the fall of the Michaelsons, and all this stuff, and the rise of another character. So, I absolutely enjoyed the original Season 3. Original Season 3, great season, A as well. It's my number 4 pick. My number 3 pick is the Vampire Season 3. Vampire Season 3 is utterly fantastic. The original, this is the perfect blend of the Vampire's character and the original family. Not introduction of Klaus or Elijah, but introduction to the other family, to Rebecca, to Cole, to Finn, to Esther, to Michael. We get the original family interacting with our main characters from the Vampire Diaries. Stefan has no longer his humanity and all that stuff. Elaine is desperately trying to save Stefan. Damon's trying to desperately save Stefan. And all this stuff. They're all trying to save each other from the original family and trying to survive them and trying to get back at them. And it's utterly freaking fantastic. Klaus as a villain is amazing. The finale of Elena, what happens to Elena, is utterly fantastic. This entire season is utterly fantastic. So many great storylines, so many great character moments, so many great story arcs. The beginning of Klaus and Caroline's sort of relationship. And I absolutely adore Season 3. It's a perfect blend of the originals and the vampires combined into one season, and I love it. Vampire Season 3, utterly fantastic, an A. Now, my final 2 seasons that I have for number 1 and number 2, they're A+ storytelling. I mean A+. Number 2 is the original Season 1. Klaus is coming back to New Orleans. He's trying to gain control over the city against his protege Marcel, a character who he loved once as a son. We get the original backstory about what happened to them, why they have to leave New Orleans, why all this stuff has happened to them, and why Klaus is now with Haley and she's pregnant. Well, he's not with Haley, she's pregnant with his child, and he's utterly trying to make a kingdom. We have the original family dealing with the different tribes of New Orleans. The witches, the werewolves, the vampires, the humans. You're dealing with different factions, and they're all trying to fight them. And the original families trying to rise up against them, and not have their past foes bring them down. And it's a utterly fantastic first season. It's a great blend of great characters, great blend of great acting. There is so many moments of this season I enjoy. My favorite episode would probably be episode 16. Check it out. Great storytelling with Klaus and Rebecca. Love them together. Love their sibling relationship. I absolutely adore original season 1. It's an A+ season. But if I have to choose my favorite season of all the Vampire originals and legacies, it's Vampire season 2. The introduction of Klaus, Elijah, of the original family in a sense. We get them. Catherine returns with a bang. She turns Caroline into a vampire. She stabs Stefan. She breaks Damon's heart, which Damon breaks Jeremy's neck. She is a great villain. Catherine was that. Anita Dobrev, utterly fantastic in this season. Utterly fantastic. Having Catherine and why she's here. Her past, how she turned into a vampire. Klaus as the villain. Amazing. They're all trying to stop Klaus. They're all trying to stop this great evil from harming Elena. And all to lead to great sacrifice scenes. Some great showdowns. And it's just utterly fantastic. The storytelling, the writing, the overall arc of this entire show. And in the second season, Klaus is emerged in this show, and we get the original TV show. This is utterly fantastic franchise I love. And Vampire Diaries Season 2 had everything I wanted. The romance was up-notch. Damon was a great character. Catherine was a great character. I think my favorite episode was the Masquerade episode. Utterly fantastic. I could go back to the season a billion times over. I've seen it like 3 times already. I'll see like another 10. So, Vampire Season 2, utterly fantastic. Great season. But yeah, everybody, that's my personal top 5 season of the originals, Vampires and Legacy TV show. This is part 3. What's your personal opinion, everybody? You think the original should have been higher? You think the Vampires should have been lower? I mean, how would you rank this entire seasons? And also, we're now down to part 3. This is the entire franchise rank until Legacy Season 3 happens, until it's canceled, and probably in Season 5 or 6. And then we'll do a new rankings. But to me, my top 5, I don't think nobody's going to beat it. The Legacies haven't proved to me that they're that type of show that's going to make that mark. But to me, great. I love this franchise. This is one of my favorite TV show franchises of all time. I say it's my second favorite. But to me, Vampire Diaries, the originals, Legacies, good show. Vampire Diaries and originals, amazing shows. Great storytelling, great supernatural lore. Let me know what y'all think, everyone. Named Jaleese. Alfred, everybody. Bye-bye.